You see, Emperor Chen had a problem. His nation was at war with another nation called the Song Nation. His nation was up, and he thought, oh, if we attack here, we've won the war. Little did he know that the Song Nation had a strategist named Gao Xingzai, who was built differently. After this, Gao was allowed control of the Song Nation's military. They upped the score on the Chen Nation, aka they came in clutch. This Gao's like Kendrick against Drake. Oh, you dropped to this? Don't worry, man's already uploading and will be out within the next hour. Everything the Chen Nation planned, Gao had a counter to. He finds out that different parts of his territory, when I say he, I mean the Chen Emperor, so he finds out that different parts of his territory have been taken over by the Song Nation. And as he's hearing this, he starts coughing up blood. Not off, coughing up blood, as he was injured in the war, and this just further agitates his injuries. When he hears from his grand uncle, who was a cultivator, that the sect behind him will blame his son, who will be the next emperor, he makes a tough choice. He tells his son to beg a man. He tells his son to go beg a man called Guhai for his help and to apologize for what he did in the past. Everyone in the room is confused, and he do you know what the Chinese is saying? The mantis stalks the cicada, unaware of the Oreo behind. Gu Xingzai is the mantis. I say Gu. Gao Xingzai is the mantis, and Gu Hai is the Oreo. Enough said, and he croaks after saying so. So the emperor's son and his cultivator grand uncle go to Gu Hai's place, and he agrees, but only on the basis that the sect master behind the Chen Nation will help him break through to the next realm. So at this point he's 70, and he could probably live up to 100. But if he breaks through, he can live up to 200 years. The grand uncle tells him, save the Chen Nation, then we will help you. Guai says, hey, listen here. I might have been born at night, but not last night. Tell him what I said, get it written in contracts, and I'll do my bit. The grand uncle tells him, I'll do it. But if you fail to deliver, you know what's up. You know what's up. Guhai tells the prince, don't talk to me about that sworn brother stuff. Your daddy, the Crown Emperor, tried to, off me. Side note, he's from Earth, and on his 30th birthday, he was transmigrated to this world after buying gold puzzles and finding a black gold stone that transported him and stays in his mind. So just to describe how badly the Chen Nation is down currently, they have 100,000 inexperienced soldiers, and they lost 600,000, while the Song Nation has 800,000 soldiers. I was reading this and I was thinking, how did they lose 600,000? Ain't no way it was 700k v 800k, and now it's 100k v 800k. Because if that's the case, the Chen Nation should just commit seppuku. Seppuku where, I think Japanese soldiers where, I think if they did something dishonorable, they would stab themselves in the stomach with their sword. So yeah, the grand uncle goes to report to his sect master. He was being mocked by the sect master behind the Song Nation, and he's saying, yo, just give up, man. It's 800k v 100k. How are you going to turn it around without cheating? Gao Zhengzai, so Gao already offed 600k of your soldiers. It's over, man. And there's a woman there who's the hall master. She caused this war. She's crazy. She caused this war as she was told by her granddad to watch how the mortals fight. So as you can guess, these people aren't, they're cultivators. So yeah, the sects behind Song Nation and Chen Nation are under her control, under her sect's control. At this point, the grand uncle of the emperor came back and told them what Guhai said. So now the set master behind the Chen Nation is saying this: shut up, we've already lost, and now you're telling me we can turn it around. This is not prime Mike Tyson against a couple of regular dudes. It's several prime Mike Tysons against one normal dude. When the Hall Master displays interest after hearing the grand uncle mention that someone can turn it around, the set master behind the Chen Nation tells him, okay, go and speak then, speak. And when he hears Guhai's request, he agrees to it, mainly because the Hall Master is interested. Turns out Guhai is crazy. This guy went to enemy territory, the Song Nation, to begin collecting info from one of his adopted sons, Guhan. He goes by the alias, I messed that up. alias Tian Han, so he can begin his plan. When Gao hears this, he starts having flashbacks. The Chen Nation change commanders. Phew! What can they do? It's already over. Sir? Yep, it's Guhai. Guhai? Who that? Wait, what? What did he say? Guhai. Guhai, oh nah, oh my gosh. Pause the plans. We were this close to winning. Oh my, just one more territory and that was it. Oh man, I'm so cheesed. No Drake. This info is passed to the sect leaders and Hallmaster who think Gao is bugging, and the disciple tells them that Gao is not bugging. This Guhai is the OG of being him. The top stomper. Or if you mess around this, no you might, you will find out. Turns out Gao has inherited PTSD from his dad, who witnessed Guhai help a weak Chen nation defeat one nation, and then handled other nations, even the Shrine One. It got to the point where the sects behind other nations told the sect behind the Chen nation, hey, this is not fair, stop it, you're bullying them. So Gao's father was part of this war. I said, nah, this is not for me, man. I'm changing my path. That Guhai is different. So basically, the dad made books based on Guhai's battles and made his son, Gao Xingzai, lead them, leading to him becoming the capable strategist that he is now. I think you can see where this is going. Gao Xingzai basically indirectly learns from Guhai. So if Gao Xingzai is nice with the strategies, how much better do you think Guhai is? Yeah, so Guhai is talking to his son, who asks, why is he not leading the army at the Chen Nation's territory, and is instead in enemy territory? He replies, oh, that Gao Xingzai, I can beat him no problem, but it'll take a year, which is too long. I need to be quick, or else the sect master behind the Chen Nation might go back on his promise. He's already thought of his plan. He wants to mess with the relationships between the emperor and his subjects, the subjects, aka the officials, and the people and the army. So he's looking for a target that he can manipulate to play a role in the first stage of his plan. Lucky him, he finds the crown prince, his son, being a tyrant and doing hits, whips, and runs on the common people on his horse with his guards. He notices some burn marks and finds out where the crown prince has been. I say crown prince. Yeah, crown prince. Minor side note, this crown prince is the son of the crown prince.
It turns out that the crown prince just did a typical Zhangxia clan extermination. Now can you guess where he did it? I'll put some options up on the screen to help you guys figure it out, and I'll tell you the answer in a few seconds.
Can you guess? Yep, it was for a woman. So he wanted to do bad things to a soldier's wife, and I think she resisted, and he, ended her. He ended everyone, or he did the deed, and she felt ashamed. She ended herself. Then he ended everybody else. Either way, and that's the work. So you can see this woman is the wife of the top soldier under Gao Xingzai. The Song Nation is already on the way down, and they don't even know it. So there was a survivor who was the brother of the wife, and Guhai's people help him, and he left to go inform his sister's husband. I think you can see where this is going. The first stage of the plan is to destroy the army's confidence. This guy is a devious fellow, so he had some rich merchants send Xingzai, Gao Xingzai, who was in the last large territory of Chen Nation that he's planning to conquer some supplies, i.e. grain and some herbs. Xingzai, Gao is suspicious, but when the goods are investigated, my spidey senses are tingling. Watch those merchants. Next day, boom, boom, boom. Why are there fireworks going off? Ling Chuan, I told you to watch those merchants. Sir, I did watch them. They left this morning and left some fireworks for them to use on top of the supplies that they sent. All of us, Gao, you the leader, I the YouTuber, are thinking, oh, what can this do? Turns out that there are 3 reasons. So the first one, Gao's army already has enough supplies, so these supplies sent are a waste, but still need to be guarded. When the soldiers see this extra stuff, they will think that their resources are being wasted and could be spent on other things. 2, the injured soldiers will feel away when they hear fireworks going off and people celebrating. Also, there are extra supplies, but they're not being shared fairly to them. And the final reason number 3, the citizens of the Chen Nation, who lost 600 1,000 soldiers are going to be furious seeing the fireworks being set off and think that invaders are already celebrating. Guhai is playing chess, not checkers. Oh, scratch that. He plays Go, not chess. So a dozen or so soldiers are asking Gao for revenge against the nobles that harmed their family. Only 4 of their families are actually harmed by the nobles, and the rest are by Guhai. So for now, they're somewhat pacified. But things get wicked when Wing Chung's brother-in-law tells him of his wife's death due to the crown prince. He screams, "My wife! No! The love of my life! Death with my eye!" Wait a minute, this ain't WizKid. This is a heartbroken man feeling for revenge. You know what's funny? 2 of the men whose family were harmed were still asking Wing Chun to get revenge, and he was getting annoyed. This guy put his hand on his sword. This geezer was about to chop their heads off, if not for the fact that his brother-in-law came in that moment. Turns out the crown prince tried to, do naughty things to his wife. So he smacked him. So she smacked him. He said, "Alright, I'll be back." Came back with backup. She tried to end herself, yeah? And he had one of his guys have some fun with her, her body that's, not breathing anymore. And he poked the rest of the people with a sharp object, then set the village on fire. This is one evil person. Like, you can tell he does this unusual. So Lin Chuan's eyes are now red, begging Gao Xingxia for revenge. All the soldiers respect him, so if Gao Xingxia does not solve this properly, then the soldiers' morale will be crushed, and they won't want to fight for a nation where the future emperor harms their family while they're out at war. Gao Xingxia says, "On my mama, I'll get revenge for you, and show you that I stand on business. Keep in mind that conniving Guhai is scheming against us." So right now, Gao Xingxia is with the crown prince. You can't do anything, as most of the soldiers wanted his son, off with his head. So it's only a while, and Guhai has already got Gao Xingxia shook, making him run back to the Song City, which is the capital of the Song Nation. You want to know why Guhai is that guy? Gao Xingxia is back in the Song Nation, Song capital, and is trying to ask the emperor to punish the crown here. The officials are like, "Nah, he young. He exterminated a few families, but let it slide. These are some evil people, We can see where the crown prince got his evilness from. The emperor is the grandfather to the crown heir, i.e. the crown prince's son. So he doesn't want. I said the crown prince's son. I'm bugging. He's the granddad of of this crown prince. Basically, you have the crown prince, which is the other one that was shown with Gao Xingxia out at war. You have his son, which is the crown prince here. So he'll become the crown prince in the future, and in the future he might become the emperor again. So the emperor is his granddad. Obviously, the emperor doesn't want to harm his grandson. Then Gao Xingxia says, "The one that we find is Guhai. If you guys don't get serious, aka deal with this crown here, we're in trouble." You know what's crazy? As soon as those words are spoken, the room goes silent. A cricket would sound like a loud noise right now. The officials changed their mind straight away. Yeah, this Val spawn, we should quickly execute him to serve justice and fix the army's confidence. The most of the others agree. Even the emperor, who loves his grandson, knows that, oh no, that guy, he's scary. Yeah, we need to end this boy. When the communists find out, they're dancing and cheering and like, how evil do you have to be for the people of your nation to be like, yes, finally he's gone. So listen up. They're taken to the execution place and gagged, and then had had bags put over their heads. So then they are led behind the execution platform so they can be taken up the steps. The crown prince here and his lackeys are the ones being executed. Pretty simple. Off with their heads, and the heads were cut off. But how could it be that simple? We find out that Guhai forged a letter which the official overseeing the execution believed, as he thought that it shouldn't be forged. Because it makes sense, that the emperor wouldn't want to actually, harm his grandson. So they swapped the crown prince here with another prisoner. So you know what? I think I'll just call him the young crown prince or crown prince here, so you guys don't get confused. So you have the crown prince, which is the son of the emperor. He's like middle age, and you have the crown prince here, which I'll call the young crown prince, which is the one that's doing all these evil acts, and that's kind of young. So yeah, the young crown prince believes. Oh, okay, no, what am I doing? Yeah, so basically, he was sent somewhere else. Yeah, so now he's with Guhai, and he doesn't know that it's Guhai. So the crown prince here, the young crown prince believes Guhai's explanation. He's like, yeah, I'm that guy. Of course they were the enemy. I'm the protagonist. Guy is saying half sentences and letting the crown prince hear his mind wander. This guy concludes that his father, the crown prince, wants to, deal with the emperor, his grandfather, so he can become emperor. What a scheming fellow. Over at the last large territory of the Chen nation, there's been some defectors. The Chen nation are worried while Gu Qin, Gu Hai's adopted son, who's disguised as Gu Hai, tells them, "Why are you acting like little girls? I let them defect." When the crown prince, who was within the army with Gu Xingzai, who was yet to return from Song Nation, finds out about the defectors, he just, off with the head. Yeah? As he thinks it's part of Gu Han's plan. Which I can't blame him. When Gao Xingzai arrives, he's like, "No, you dummy! You're not in the same league as Gu Hai. He did this, so now the remaining Chen soldiers will believe that even if they surrender, you guys are not going to let them off." Oh, that's the case. They might as well go guns blazing. You basically turn them into grade 9 crash outs. Before he can even rest, he finds out that the soldiers are angry again. Their letters are fake. When he investigates it, it turns out that the merchants that came to deliver supplies and fireworks gave the soldiers fake letters. The rest of the soldiers' letters were delivered by the military. Gao Xingzai tells them that because some of the letters were fake from the merchants, the rest of the soldiers are doubting that their letters are fake. So once they hear that, they start to calm down. And when Ling Chong tells them that he got his lick back against the young crown prince, the soldiers calm down even more as they believe that even that the family is safe now, because obviously if even the young crown prince can get dealt with, then most of the officials can be dealt with too. So at least now they know the family won't be harmed. Yo, people, listen here. Things are about to get nasty. So, as they're talking or whatever, a few soldiers that are watching the area notice a scruffy figure running towards them. And usually they would have, boomed him, but as if they saw a ghost, didn't do anything. When Gao Xingzai sees the person, he's terrified as he knows, oh no, I'm in trouble. The soldiers are staring at him like, insert 1,000-year stare meme. If you don't explain yourself, you'll see our angry eye. This idiot says, the young crown prince, says, "Father, save me from these mountain bandits." And while his father's confused, he says, "You didn't know? Gao Xingzai saved me and tricked these foolish soldiers." When they hear that, infighting starts to happen. Meanwhile, the Chen army comes in, and the Song soldiers are running away and getting, dealt with. Obviously, 800k v 100k, the 100k should lose, assuming they have similar strength. But as their confidence in the Song Nation is out, rock bottom, they don't want to fight for them. So they're robbing, fighting, fleeing. When Gu Hai finds out, he's like, first stage, ending military confidence, done. Now stage 2, shaking the citizens' confidence. So the young crown prince, his corpse was found. Turns out Ling Chong dealt with his several bodyguards before being taken out. At this point, Gao Xingzai realizes that Gu Hai is in Song City, as it will not be possible for him to react as quickly unless he is receiving the info firsthand in the Song City. He and the crown prince go back to the Song City, which is the capital, and meet the emperor. Their plan is to make the citizens hate Gu Hai and also search for him. Gu Hai already knows what they will do, even without them telling him. He even wants them to do so, as it will help him in stage 2 of his plan. He lets go of the family members of the soldiers that he captured, and as expected, they let everyone know how evil he is. People are getting angrier, and eventually they burst. They destroy his stores, like his shops in the Song Nation. When the crown prince hears this, he's happy, but the officials are like, even though we're happy about it, there's a problem. The citizens committed a crime, so they should be punished. On the other hand, they will be inferior, so basically being loyal, to their country, and damaging the country's enemy's property. The crown prince, after having a meeting with Tianhan, aka Guhan, is able to convince the emperor and the officials to not punish the citizens and to encourage them to keep polluting Gu Hai's stuff. When Gu Hai hears this, he just sips his tea as he knows they fall into his trap. Gu Hai did this as he plans to let the citizens get addicted to robbing, and those that did not get anything will feel resentful. Once they get addicted, they'll start to rob any shop, and the Song Nation will be greatly affected. He has some people pretending to be hurt, seeing their store being robbed, suggesting that this is a hidden business of the Gu family. When the citizens hear this, they continue robbing. Meanwhile, this is going on around a few of the other Gu family businesses. And now the citizens will be robbing stores under the pretense of stealing from the Gu family. Like, they'll see a store and they're like, that's quite a lot of gold. Oh yeah, that's Guhan's business. Let's go rob it. Even though they know it's not his business, but at this point they're already kind of a lost cause. So yeah, Either way, Guhan's plan, second stage has been completed. He's now on the third stage and wants to destroy the officials' faith in the Song Nation. They're saying that old ginger is spicier than younger ginger or new ginger. It's true. However, won't it be hard to do so? Nah, it'll be even easier. Watch me. When the officials see what's happening, they know, yeah, they messed up. They realize that Tianhan is actually Guhan's adopted son. They feel even worse since they've been duped. The Prime Minister, Liu, Liu, is like, if we can't find the schemers, aka Guhan and his adopted son, the next best thing is to catch the officials that let the people become bandits, basically. When the Crown Prince and the Imperial Tutor Pang hears this, they're like, whoa, you just pin the blame on us? To be honest, we can't easily deal with the Crown Prince, but you, Imperial Tutor Pang, at your big age, you supported his now disastrous decision, and don't think I don't know about you sending your people to steal as well. What a flip, dude. You stole as well. In fact, all of you stole. Don't act innocent. Yeah, we stole, but not as much as you greedy guy. Don't you know? Tall Street always faces the greatest wins. You stole the most. The most! Of course you're the biggest target. Yes, he's right. Now please, offer your head, no diddy, for the nation. He's begging the Emperor, saying all of us stole, and it's Guhai's scheme, while the rest are saying, offer your head for the kingdom. There's no way out of this one, buddy. Off with your head. That happens the next day. When some of the nobles hear what happens, they're shaking their boots, thinking, if the Imperial Tutor can get it, so can they. Turned out the officials got letters detailing all of their crimes, and when they realised that even the Imperial Tutor got executed, they decided on the best choice. So, this is the Song Nation Emperor. My subjects, what should we do to solve this? Sorry, Emperor, we got to do what we got to do. Guards, arrest the Emperor. Arrest me? Are you tweaking? In his kingdom, I'm that guy. Guards, don't listen to them. Arrest these traitors instead. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you walking so menacingly towards me? It's a wrap for the Song Nation. The Shen Nation army is already on the way, and it's like using a knife to slice through hot butter. Effortless for them. Third stage complete. He won. So now, we get a bit of backstory on between Guhai, and the previous Chen Emperor. So, to put it simply, the Chen Emperor saw Guhai and thought, this guy's good. He's that guy. He's too good. Let me give him this baddie, the baddest of the baddest in the Chen Nation, so that she can be feeding me info. Yeah? So Guhai, being the smart guy he is, already knew what they were doing, but he fell for the woman named Qian Zhen'er. I'll just call it Qi. Yeah. So he married her and became sworn bros with the Emperor. Turns out, he's so good with women that he made her fall in love with him and stop listening to the Emperor. So now you'd think that, okay, they're sworn brothers, he might be annoyed that she's not listening to his orders, but things shouldn't escalate. Nope! Turns out he caught feelings for her too. And because she's not listening to him, he chose to end Guhai. This is 1 week, man. How did you only catch feelings for her after sending her to spy on your friend? Plus, you chose to end him when she would not listen to you. Nah, you're a crusher. How are you the Emperor crashing out over a woman that you gave away to seduce another man? Oh my gosh. So he sets up a trap for Guhai, which Qi messes up and she gets injured, leading to her not being able to give birth, conceive. Guhai is angry as expected and wants to get revenge, but she stops him as she was adopted by the royal family, and she knows that if they go against him, if the Chen Nation goes against Guhai, they won't win. You guys know the video. If you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear! So, obviously Guhai, he has to go for his wife, so he listened, became the richest man in the Six Nations. Let me end this real quick. They go to Song City, getting ready for a big battle, and are flabbergasted to see the Chen Emperor tied up, with the officials greeting them like a wife seeing her husband. The Clear River Sect's master, the sects behind the Chen Nation, meets Guhai, and attempts to fulfill his promise of helping him break through to the next realm, called the Innate Realm. Turns out his cultivation talent is so trash, he can only absorb 1% of his spiritual energy. To put it in terms of football, if you let him have 100 shots in front of an open goal, in front of an open net, he'll only score 1 goal. So they're failing until the Female Hallmaster gives them some high quality spirit stones, which lets them succeed in raising Guhai's realm. Ha! I'm done. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you people next time. Peace out.